Thanks to the bottom stop signal and a couple more indicators, I was able to get a more than 4x profit. How? It's very simple, and in this video I explain you exactly how, from the initial analysis to the setup and the actual trade. So let's go back to the beginning and let me guide you through it. Today we are looking at another setup on the Australian dollar versus the US dollar on the 15 minutes time frame. What happened recently, well, we are on the 15 minutes time frame, so recently it's a couple of days ago. What happened recently is that the price has moved between kind of sideways between this level up here and this level down here. The interesting thing is that we had two tops here, 1 and 2, and probably we had one bottom here, and probably we're having a second bottom here. So initially the price was a bit higher, then it moved a little bit lower, but it's not a significant downtrend, and then started to move kind of sideways in this lower part of the channel, but it's essentially a sideways movement. And as we had two tops here, we are probably going to have two bottoms here. Why I believe this? Well, because in fact we have a bottom with two bottoms here from the bottom top signal indicator, and then we also have what we really like to see, which is divergence. As you can see, the RSI was increasing at the same time the price was decreasing. I should draw it here, but you get the point, you get the idea. I mean, the price is decreasing, the RSI is increasing. We also have the RSI exhausted, it's colored red here, just like at the same time of the bottoms, so it's okay. And it's basically a setup. We have divergence, we have exhaustion, and we have the bottoms. Moreover, this is probably a double bottom, a second bottom. The first one was here, so it's a very likely great opportunity. So let's draw the order. Okay, I'll place the order here. I want to buy here. Let's see the stop loss. Let's make something like this, and then let's see if the 0.3% can work. Yeah, I believe it can work because it's kind of a bit lower than the most recent bottom, most recent lowest value, and since we also had another bottom here, it's probably going to be enough. Regarding the target, well, the first target could be this one, but I'm actually using another indicators among the ones that we have at Minimalist Trading, and by the way, you find the link in the description down below if you want to try them for free. Today I'm using the levels and zones. The levels and zones basically give us an indication of where the most significant levels and the buy-sell zones are. So essentially what it's saying is that we have, well, right now it's colored red, so it's resistance, but it's essentially it's a support. As you can see here, it's green. So essentially we have a support of this big sideways movement, which is around this level, and we also have a resistance, which is a pretty remarkable resistance above here. So if I'm expecting this to be the second bottom and this to be the first bottom, the price should at least reach this level up here, this resistance level up here, just like we had the two tops 1 and 2 here, and the price moved beyond this support here and reach this level down here, then at the same just like that, we should have the price moving up at least until this point. I don't know whether it's going past this point. Maybe it's going past this point, maybe it will retest this level of here, but essentially this is a very great indication that we have a resistance here. So the maximum target for us should be this level here. So if I draw my target up here, I have the order. So I'm getting a 0.3% stop loss, and if we reach the target, then the return will be approximately a 4x return, which is kind of the average return that we usually get from our trades. Okay, so the price started moving. It moved a little bit between our entry point and this resistance level, but as I expected, this is not a natural resistance level, it's more of like a support level. So it moved past this level and now it is up here. It's not even halfway to the target, but it's doing great. What we have here is a top signal. It's a top signal, and the RSI is quite of an overbought situation. But for the sake of safety, I moved my stop loss to break even. So in the worst case scenario, I won't lose any money. But I still believe the analysis was correct, so that this is a double bottom, one bottom and a second bottom. We had great support from our indicators saying this was a great opportunity. So I'm still expecting the price will reach this resistance level up here. Moreover, this top is okay, it's a top, it's confirmed, but we don't have any divergence in the RSI. I mean, the RSI just increased along with the price. We don't have any divergence, so it's not to be considered as an actual top. At least I do not consider as an actual top. Maybe your strategy will include this situation to be a sell signal, or maybe a close. You just close the position. It depends on your strategy. I typically don't do this. I don't believe this kind of signals because I don't see any divergence. I don't have enough confirmation. But as I explained before, for the sake of safety in my trade, I moved the stop loss to break even. So in the worst case scenario, I'm not going to lose any money. Okay, so now it gets interesting because we have another top here and we actually have divergence in the RSI. Let me draw this for you. We have a top, a double top actually, and we also have divergence. It's a little bit steep as a divergence. I would prefer something like this to short, maybe like a smoother downtrend here, so something like this, and it goes back up here and then I sell. But the point here is not this one. The point here is that we are on the buy side. I am at break even, so in the worst case scenario I'm still making money, and actually I moved my break even point up here so that I can still make quite a decent profit. Why did I move the break-even point up here? Well, because we have a very strong resistance here. A support here. So I'm not expecting the price to go back below this support right here. Why don't I close the trade? Well, because I'm on the buy side. I believe this is going up here, and because we have this support level. it looks like we have a target here. The price actually didn't even retest this support level. It went straight up. So we have closed the trade with a 4x return, which is great. The RSI is now quite overbought. We don't have any sell signal here, so the price could even go beyond our target, but it's okay. We got our profit. It's a 4x. It means that we could even lose the next 4 trades and still be profitable. So it's a very, very great return. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you didn't already, please subscribe to support the channel and see more videos like this. If you have any comment, feel free to leave them below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.